Let's go here. Let's try that. All right, how about that? Who's your stacker? All right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Looked like my OBS lost connection with my microphone. You know, one of the things I did was Windows 10 told me that I had to do a major Windows update, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go live tonight too, is to make sure everything's working. But hopefully you can hear me now. All right, there it is. Yeah, I looked over, my audio meter was completely flat. So yeah, there was no audio coming through. So there we go. Talking to myself there for 5 minutes, but that's all right. And that's what you do, and that's how you figure it out. So yeah, I thought I'd jump online and see if anybody wanted to hang out and chat a little bit about precious metals, find out how everybody's doing, see if see what you guys are up to and how your stacking's going here in these high premium times. All right. So yeah, thanks for letting me know my audio wasn't. What do you know? Hey, if you can't hear TV talk, that's a problem, because TV loves to talk. So it's all good. How's it going? Actually, I said hi to everybody, but since my audio was off, who's your stacker? Jumped on there first. How you doing, bud? It's all good. Don't ask. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Flying Dutchman, how's it going? Flying Dutchman, you won some giveaway on my on our Monday live stream, but I don't believe I ever received your address, so I have not mailed that out. I got all the other giveaways out, so if you don't want me to have your mailing address, I completely understand. A lot of people don't. But if you'd like that 1881 5-cent piece that you won, send me your address. My email's on the screen there, tb@talkingbullion.com, and I will send it out. Hey, David Lewis, U.S. Silver Stacker, what's going on? Silver Stealer, just got your text a minute ago. Haven't had a time to look at it very well to see what it is, but I will check that out, as you know. All right, so yeah, what is this, a Silver Stealer? It's TB hanging out with TW. TW is right here. I don't want to get too much of a logo on the screen, but a little refreshment tonight. Just hanging out. Thought I'd hang out with a few friends. Oh, looks like I just bumped my 3-ounce round there. Got to get that put back in place. Oh, who's your stacker? Picked up some Morgans today. $37 each. Ouch. Yeah, that is kind of an ouch. When I was buying them a year or so ago, I was paying $15 a piece for them. But, you know, the Silver Stealer would tell you those Morgans are some pretty nice instruments. Sorry about that. Just got a text interrupting me. Those Morgans are pretty nice coins to have in your collection, that's for sure. Well recognized. Everybody loves them. All right. Flying Dutchman says he did send me an email. He or she. I'm not sure which one it is. Well, Dutchman, probably a man, but Flying Dutchman, could you send me another one just to make sure? Unless you just sent it now. All right. Yeah, go ahead and send me another one. There you go. All right. Probably should have muted my phone. Let me go ahead and do that now. There we go. All right. Who's your stacker says quick pick up my grab on my Instagram. Video coming to my YouTube very soon. All right. Hey, Charles, how's it going? All right, I don't know. I could try real quick. Who's your stacker to find you on Instagram? I don't do any of my surfing on my computer that I live stream with, because I don't. Yeah, I can't get to Instagram without logging in. Otherwise, I'd show people. But I don't do any of my accounts on my studio, my live stream computer. I only use it for live streaming and record my videos. Everything else is done on my Mac. I love my Mac computer. It works great. All right. David Lewis says, broke down on Wednesday and bought my first pre-33 $2.50 gold piece and 40 face 90%. And 40 face 90%. Wow. Way to go, David. Nice pickup, my friend. I got a lot of pre-1933. Well, not a lot. I got some. And but I don't have a $2.50 gold piece. I really never wanted to pay the premiums on them, but I guess I have $5, $10. It's really the only two that I have. But I guess maybe I should look at a $2.50 one just to kind of, keep that collection going. I know that Silver Steeler recently picked himself up a nice pre-1933 gold coin as well, which I think was his first one. Pretty cool. When he sent me a picture from the coin shop, I said, hey, ask your guy if he has another one. So yeah, it was pretty nice. Winning Image Photography is crushing out a vid for tomorrow. Busy day, got a lot done. Non-video wise, I'm beat. All right, there you go. Hey, David Lewis, Mrs. TB's doing fine. She's busy doing something else tonight, although, maybe she'll pop in and say hi. But David, I think you were the one asking about, aren't you ever going to have any more live streams except on Mondays? So I figured, why not, right? Hang out with TW and make sure everything's working after this big Windows update before our Monday live stream and just see how everybody's doing on a Saturday night. Yeah, who's your stacker? That pre-1933 gold is awesome, but the problem right now is the premiums. And I had mentioned, I think when I was on mute, that I went to a coin store today, went to my local one that I'm trying to establish a relationship with. Unfortunately, the guy I've been talking to was there, but he was in his office working on stuff. They had a $10 1898 nice gold piece, Liberty Head. But man, I did the math. They wanted like $178 over spot. It's a $178 premium on it. It's like, man, that's just can't do it. It's just too high right now. So I passed. But boy, it was a nice looking coin that I would have loved to have brought home with me. That's for sure. Who's your stacker is my Instagram. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to log on this computer, so. That's why I didn't. Otherwise, I would have shown everybody what you got. HS. All right. Yep. There's Silver Steeler saying got his first pre-33 gold a week ago. Banging cups together with David. Congratulations. There you go. You guys getting in the pre-1933. Let me see what I have in my little bucket over here. You guys remember my bucket? Maybe, maybe not. I did a video on kind of my miscellaneous stuff I had stashed in there a while back. Boy, it's a heavy one. Ugh. I've got some stuff in there. Let me see if I can find what do you know? I reached right in there and pulled out what I was looking for. I'm doing a video tomorrow morning on quarter-ounce maple I just recently purchased, so that'll be pretty cool to see. Alright, and then this is what Hoosier's talking about, right? Hoosier's nice Morgan silver dollar. This is the one that my friend Silver Ripple sent me, I think not Christmas last year, but the year before. Beautiful, beautiful piece of American coinage, but this pre-1933, let's take a look at this one. This one's, in 1880. This is a $10, which is almost a half ounce. You can see the 10D. See it on the bottom there, 10D, $10. Now you can kind of see the copper. These are 0.4838 ounces of gold. They're not quite a half ounce. But there's some beautiful old American coinage, huh? Nice little chunk across the temple and down around the neck area. Somebody slashed the neck. Well, that's okay. I bought the stuff for bullion. The price I paid for this thing's worth a lot more than what I paid for it nowadays. So that's pretty cool, huh? All right, let me get back to the comments. I don't have Mrs. TV with me tonight to keep an eye on the comments for me. So when I get distracted by all this shiny stuff. I'll have to remember to get back to the comments. Yeah, Hoosier Sacker says, okay, now $10 over spot for the Morgan. Doesn't sound too bad. That's right, there you go. So Silver Steeler says this is his last Saturday night off until December unless he takes a vacation. Well, that's, some may say that's a bummer, but I say it's good to be working, my friend. It's good to be working. Let me see. Steve Wood says, Mr. B bought the Mount Rushmore 3-coin set in boxes with C of A off eBay tonight. I think that was supposed to be Mr. TB, but anyway, for $4.92, including postage, $35.75 over spot. Wow, there you go, my friend, because that's got what? That's got a clad coin and a 90% in it, I believe, plus the gold coin. And that Mount Rushmore is pretty cool. Way to go, Steve. Nice pickup for sure. Got that on eBay? All right, there you go. I haven't been doing a lot of searching on eBay lately for that stuff because of the lack of eBay bucks opportunities. But there you go. That's in today's world, that's a great deal, Steve. Sorry, just making sure that TW isn't getting lonely over there. All right. Don Ass says the 250 Indian head is all he has. All right, David Lewis says I paid 19 plus on the 90% and 416 on the gold piece. I know it's high, but what is the gold content of those 2.5s? I'm not sure, probably like 0.12 or something. I could look it up, but yeah, I know. Well, the 2.5s always have a high premium, David, so not surprising that you paid a lot for it. But people like them, and they're valuable, I think, because they're rarer than some of the other ones. So, and 19 plus on the 90%, really in today's world, it's not uncommon to see 21, 22 times for that. So, that's actually a pretty good deal as well. So not too bad. If you're gonna buy, you're gonna have to pay the prices. I mean, that's just the way it is right now, right, folks? I mean, what else can we do? All right. Who's your stacker said grabbed an 1881 and a 1900. Believe he's talking about those Morgans. Cool. Very, very nice. All right. Silver Steeler's excited about his gold buffalo. Getting their first one. Should be delivered Monday. Whoo. Nice coin there, my friend. Nice job on that $50 gold buffalo coin. Hey, Chad Coin. What's happening? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I know, David. I got my first gold buffalo recently, but it was through a trade. Well, really, sold some 90% and turned around and right from the same vendor bought the gold buffalo. So yeah, it's a beauty. Getting that 24 karat gold coin is pretty nice. All right. Who's your stacker says my first was silver trade for a 2008 American Gold Buffalo Proof. Woo! There you go. Nice. All right. Don't ask 0.1209. Yeah, I thought it was 0.12 or something like that. So there you go. A little more than a tenth. But yeah, those are collectible coins for sure. All right. Jimmy LaCurry, what's happening? Yeah, I don't have Mrs. TB with me here tonight. I mean, she's here, but she's doing something else. Maybe I'll pop in and say hi in a little bit. But yeah, I'm just kind of running the show tonight. Figured I'd hang out Saturday night. Did this Windows 10 update on my computer, make sure that worked. And early on, we discovered I had disabled my microphone. But thanks to you guys letting me know, we were able to get that up and running. And so it looks like we're okay. Let me make sure my hand shows up on screen and the camera's working, but all right. David Lewis says, cool t-shirts on your video today. Well, thanks. And thanks to Silver Steeler and Winning Image Photography for sending them. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for watching the video. And yeah, thanks for supporting the channel and checking out the t-shirts. Pretty cool. Don't ask is almost 1/8 of an ounce. All right, there you go. And I just find one of the reasons why I don't like buying the foreign gold. It's nice and cheap, but a lot of it's got those funny weights to them. And if you try to sell them, especially to someone who's not a big time stacker or anything, it might be kind of hard to explain because obviously they're not stamped with the weight on them. So I like some pretty nice weighted stuff or stuff that's pretty common. The gold sovereigns and stuff have some different weights to them. Still, gold is gold, right, folks? So can't be too disappointed about it. But there's a lot of funky weights out there. All right, Flying Dutchman says, just sent you another email. Thanks for letting me know you didn't receive the first one. All right, Charles liked those shirts too. All right, David Lewis is glad I decided to jump online. Well, I'm trying to hold the fort down and get everybody's comments on there. I do got a couple of things I hope to talk about tonight, but let me see. Okay, I did. Yep. All right, Flying Dutchman, I just checked, and I did receive your email this time. No, I don't believe I got it last time. So, yeah, I do have it now, and I'll probably wait until we do Monday night's giveaways, and then, mail and go to the post office just one time, but I will get, and I still got it sitting here. I was waiting for it. I didn't put it away or do anything with it. I still got your 5-cent piece right here, bud. Still just waiting to hear from you so I could send it out to you. So yeah, there you go. All right. Fiat Destroyer has several vids out on it. Who's your stacker for further information about it? I don't have a video about it yet. LOL. I think he's talking about the 100-piece gold challenge. All right, I think we would have that challenge accomplished. But anyway, Silver Heist says, hello, I was just watching a t-shirt video and then this happened. That's awesome, Silver Heist. I watched your video earlier today about the picking up the platinum. Not much of a platinum guy. I can certainly understand why other people are. I'm pretty much just silver and gold, but when you're looking at it from the financial aspects, as you were today, Silver Heist showing the chart and how it's went up, I mean, certainly understandable. But I had a chance to buy some platinum when I was cashing in my silver and doing a trade at the coin show a few weeks ago. But I decided to just stick with the silver and gold. But yeah, nice pickup there, my friend. All right. So one of the things I've been hankering on lately in the silver market, because I have not bought much silver this year because of the premiums, and I'm kind of getting a little jonesing on buying some silver, and kind of accepting that some premiums are, I guess, just gonna have to be there. But I saw a video from, what's his name, Insufficient Stacker, I think is his name, and he talked about, I don't know, there's something just kind of hit me. He talked about 100-gram bars, and if you got 100-gram bars, if you got 10 of them, then it's the same as you buying a kilo, right? And it's just like, so I kind of got out and he said, well, don't you get 10th ounce gold coins to try to get an ounce? And I started thinking, I have these 10th ouncers, and I go out and I buy these, and some days hoping to get an ounce of gold, right? So I got all these beautiful American Eagles, nice 10-pack of them. So why not do the same thing with bars, right? So I started doing some 100-gram bars, and unfortunately, well, that didn't work out well. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten any of them in the mail yet, but I did order a few of them, and I thought, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. Let's order some 100-gram bars, and they're nice little chunky things, right? And I don't have many bars. I have mostly just rounds and coins when it comes to my silver. But I do have a few of my old ones. I dug these out. Got the Silver Dragons. It was Baggins, I think, at this time. One of his first ones, bar number 19. Then I have Coinman 5000, who isn't around much anymore. Got his very first bar that he made. And then, of course, I got my Talking Bullion rounds. This is some poured silver I have. I've got some extra of these. I came across the box the other day that I picked up some extra of these and never did anything with them. So I may try to sell these and turn them into some more silver. They have a high premium on them because I got them from the UK, from Backyard Bullion, and they cost me quite a bit of money. You can see here there's 11, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. I mean, he does such great stamping on his work. And then they all would come with a C of A as well. Hallmarked in Edinburgh. So these are I really love these things, but just sitting around in a box are really not doing me much good. So I got a few of these I might try to see what I could, eventually what I'd be looking to do is just trade to, get something with them instead of just leaving them in my box. They're pretty cool. All right, let me get back to the comments here. All right, yeah, I know. I'm getting anxious to buy something. I still think that, I've been buying, gold most this year, but I still think that silver has a lot of value. All right. Stuff's getting watered down. It's not tasting as good. Yep, David Lewis says $26 silver is going to look like gold did when it was $1,200 soon enough. I couldn't agree more. I mean, I really wish when I was $1,200 gold, I would have been buying that stuff. All right. Hey, Joey Y. How's it going, Joe? Thanks for joining us. All right. I've been stacking still despite the absence. Well, that's good to hear, Joe. I was reading Silver Steeler said I owe him a Coke now. Must have said something at the same time. I'm thinking about getting some of those gold prospector rounds. Yeah, those are pretty cool. And you know what? You can usually get them for a better price than anything else. They're pure gold. They're 24 karat. And I see them on Facebook all the time I saw them a couple of days ago for $199 a piece. And for a 10th ounce of gold, that's a decent price. That's a respectable price. And then you can always, buy them off a prospector's website too. Splash the top of that drink. All right. All right. So I was talking about the 100-gram silver bars. I'm not like Salivate Meadow. You guys see his video the other day where he's flashing around those 100-gram gold bars? Oh man, how awesome are those? But I was looking more towards like this, like these Jaeger poured silver. These are some nice chunky little things. I'll give Insufficient Stacker the credit on kind of showing these as video that he had last week. He showed these stacked up in a pile. Nice little chunkers. So as you can see here, $114, 18 cents right now for a 100 grammer. So if I got my little calculator out, 100 grams is how many ounces? 3 point something. 3.22. So 114.18 divided by 3.22. So these are about $35.46 an ounce. A little high, for poured silver, not terrible. Now another one I looked at and is very respectable is the Scottsdale Mint. Scottsdale sells 100 grammers. Now these are a little bit more shiny, buffed up a little more. You can see they're a little bit more money down here. $117, a few bucks more. But they're out of stock. I think they've been out of stock for a while. And so could get the Scottsdale 100 grammers as well because, again, people love the Scottsdale. But if you go into the secondary market, look to buy them. Here's some sold auctions on eBay. You can see they're pulling quite a bit more. So if you go to Jaeger, you can buy these direct from them for $114. But you go to you can't get the Scottsdale from them if you have to buy them in the secondary market. You're going to have to pay, $150 a piece for them. So anyway, I think I'm going to try to get myself a kilo of silver bars, but through 100-gram bars. I just thought that sounded like something that would be fun to do. Anyway, it's my rant on the gold, the bars for now. All right, let's get back to the comments. Yeah, Charles, I tried the stones. I I was kind of disappointed in them. I thought the same thing. I tend to drink my glass quite a bit quicker just because I don't like it watered down. Bought some of those whiskey stones. I don't know. They didn't cool off the drink very well. I was kind of surprised. So if you have any recommendations, I wanted to buy ones that weren't made of plastics. I bought some actual stones and ones that weren't made in China, but they were pretty decent. Got a 10-pack of them and tried them, and I don't know, just didn't really work out too well for me, unfortunately. Don't Ask says he should look into the Prospector rounds. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them. And that David Esley, whatever his name is, that owns that Prospectors, he's got some videos. If you look on YouTube, Prospector Golden Gems does have a channel, and he shows, some refining and some different things. So I like that it's Colorado Gold, too. There's something about it that's pretty cool. Silver Heist says, does Atmex 9 brand sell 100 gram? I'm not sure. Silver Heist, I didn't check that out. Atmex is usually one of the more expensive places to go through, so I don't generally look at Atmex too much when I'm looking for something. I better get these. You guys probably haven't heard a word I said ever since I dumped these on the screen, huh? Yeah, these are pretty nice to have. Got a lot of these through trades and cashing in some of the 90%. Mostly through trades, the 90%. I didn't really buy a lot of 10th ounces, but I had a guy locally that had somebody who loved walkers, $50, and he would give me I'd work on them pretty hard, but we would do a trade for, some rolls of walkers for, a bunch of 10th ounces, and I would do the premiums like it was an ounce coin, not 10th ounces. So we did pretty well on, again, that was quite a while ago now, but was able to, trade some and get some gold out of it. So that's pretty cool. So Joey says he does believe that Atmex sells 100 gram 9 fine. All right. David Lewis says just drink faster and it won't water down. Good point, David. I better get this thing. No, there wasn't much in there anyway. It was mostly ice. But that's okay. I know I talk a lot about it on the live stream, but don't really drink a whole lot of it. But as we announced on Monday's live stream, I did find a store that had some old stock. This stuff has been available for a couple of years, about a year and a half. And I found some on the shelf and was able to pick some up. So it was a good day for sure. Don't Ask says I spent my American stimulus on Canadian gold. Well, there you go. Silver Steeler says, I was going to get Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner tonight. Ordered. Set time for 7 while grocery shopping. Solid line past the door. When we got there, it never moved. Canceled order. Did burgers on the grill. They were busy, huh? People liking them. Probably March Madness, Silver Steelers. Probably people going to Buffalo Wild Wings, who I think has a bunch of TVs in there. Probably people going out to dinner and watching the games. Maybe. Possibility. Yeah, Steve Wood says, yeah, don't accidentally bite those whiskey stones thinking that they're ice. Ouch, sounds like a broken tooth for sure. Let me see. DBS Coins via eBay has maple tubes for $8.12. So we are talking about the Canadian Maple Leaf silver coins. And each one, Canadian Maple Leafs do have 25 coins in their tubes instead of 20. So 812 divided by 25, that'd be 32.48 each. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. As long as they're, 2018 or 19 or 20, or I mean, just, with the mint protect or whatever they said they had on them for stopping the milk spots. It's not a bad idea, right? David Lewis, do a record of Mrs. TV and then hit my play button. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Something like this. Where's my little video? Let me see. Go to the main. I'm already on the main. Yeah, I don't see it on there. Anyway, looks like it might have changed since I did my upgrade. Kind of weird. All right. Sorry, you got me distracted there a little bit. Hey, Muzzy Loader. Thanks for joining us. We're just hanging out on a Saturday night. I've got my friend TW with me here. Just thought I'd throw up a live stream while we could get a chance to do some talking. David Lewis gave me the idea a week or two ago, and he said, "Hey, why don't you have any other live streams besides Monday nights?" It's like, yeah, why not? Why not have a live stream? And also, did a Windows update on my machine recently, and said it was a major update, so I wanted to make sure the live stream was working. And it's a good thing we tested because my audio needed to be reset, and we got that working, so that's cool. All right. NOS, new old stock. There you go. That's right. NOS for sure. Silver Steeler says, NCAA tournament did us in. No wings. Burgers are great and saved in ounce of silver. Well, there you go. That's absolutely for sure. Keep that money in your pocket. Anyone have thoughts on the Perth Mint news? What is the Perth Mint news, Joe? If it's that they're out of silver, they contradicted that and put out an article saying, no, they are not out of silver. So, I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I did see Biden stumble up the steps. Kind of feel sorry for him. It wasn't bad enough he fell the first time. He couldn't gather himself and he fell again. So, yeah, even though there's a lot of things I don't support, you still don't like to see somebody falling and possibly getting hurt. That's for sure. All right. Oh, Joey's got some different news. He says Perth Mint is defaulting on paper silver contracts. Huh. Perth Mint having paper silver contracts. I guess I would have assumed that Perth Mint only dealt in physical silver, not silver contracts. So that's interesting. You have to look that up. See what's going on with that. All right. All over Reddit, says Joey. All right. Joe. I said Joe Y. Maybe it's pronounced Joey. I don't know. But anyway, we'll call him Joe. So anyway, I want to talk about those 100-gram bars, and they're reasonably priced, a little over $100 to get one or two or three, and I figure I'll scratch that silver itch a little bit and get something in and check it out. I paid with a check. I hate to wait 3 or 4 weeks to get the stuff, but on the other hand, I see no reason to overpay on something, and so you have to wait a little bit of time. Let's see what the it doesn't state here. What if we go? Back on that Scottsdale. Let me put that back on the screen for a minute. It was actually the wire check was $113.85. This is with the debit card, so it would have been about just a buck cheaper. But problem with Scottsdale is you can't buy it. It's not available. Hasn't been for a while. So all right. What are we drinking tonight, Mr. TB? We are drinking Tabasco whiskey. What I talk about, that's who I'm hanging out with. TW is doing a little sipping on that tonight. Not much, just a little nightcapper. I'm not drinking glasses of it or bottles of it. Just a little sipping on it. That's all I need. That's good enough for me. But this is my first glass, and there wasn't much in there. It's mostly water now. That's all right. It's just fun to have a little nightcap, a little sip of it. Tastes good. Silver Steel. That's right. I'll tell you, it looks like a couple of the world leaders are not happy with what's coming out of our government right now. So I don't know. It just seems to be quite a bit of messy stuff going on right now. But America's like everything else in life. We kind of ebb and flow, and right now we're just going to have to kind of hang in there, hope we get through it, and see what happens on the other side. That's for sure. trying to find something else I was going to show you folks, but can't seem to find it right now. Looking through my box of goodies here. Found this, I think I got this from the Yankee box. A couple nice graded, it's my only graded 90% constitutional silver. And you bet I pulled that out of the Yankee box when I saw that. Look at this thing. Look how beautiful that eagle is. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever be a good grader because, what constitutes a, MS-63? You look at this thing, I mean, you have to get in closer. I'm sure the face or the chest or something has, probably some rub marks on it. But, boy, you look at this eagle on the back. Those feathers on that chest and wing, they look almost perfect to me. I don't know what you would define as being... Well, I guess if they were rubbed down, that would be almost uncirculated or something. In the MS-60s, that would be uncirculated, so it'd have to be marks or dings or something that would make it a 63. But yeah, pretty nice, huh? 1940. And then this is the other one I got from that. Beautiful Mercury dime. MS-65 FB. FB stands for full bands. Look at that gorgeous girl there. Pretty nice, huh? Love the Mercury dime. Yeah, pretty nice. Like I said, I got those out of the Yankee box a few months ago. Kept those and one or two other things. Alright, Joe says, I went to Snyder News, or Sydney News, and they were selling storage and delivery. It's being called in March delivery. I bought a tube of maples tonight as I suspect something may happen tomorrow night when markets open. There you go. Joey's throwing it out there. We'll have to say Joey or Talking Bullion are not financial advisors, but he's thinking with the news from the Perth Mint that we could have some action on Monday, so you never know. Who's Your Stacker says all we can do is get our, I think he means our own house in order. That's right, my friend. Can't control others, but we can certainly control what we're doing with ourselves, right? Alright. Don't ask says, that's a beauty. Alright. Yeah, those are some great slab coins, aren't they? Man. Like I said, I don't buy slab coins normally because they, just more of a stacker, but those are pretty nice. I picked up these the other day. A couple, got these for a really good price. A couple half ounce. See it on the top right there? Half ounce. 2019 Libertads. Went to eBay, saw what they were selling for on eBay and offered quite a bit less. The guy said, sure, why not? I'll sell them to you. Capsule and all. I got a couple of half ounce Libertads a few weeks ago. That was pretty cool. Let me see. Last little nugget from Joey. Check out 55 through 82 Canadian nickels. They're all 99.9 pure. And nickel prices are also going to jump like crazy. Really? The Canadian nickels, they're 82 are 999. I had no idea they were 999. That's pretty interesting. Let me go check something out here real quick. We'll pull it up and take a look. So if we go to, I'm just on a website here, give me a minute. So if we go through, those are dimes, quarters, halves, 5 cent. It only shows. I don't know about that. LCS, David Lewis says, my LCS owner said he would buy all my 40%. I'm thinking of selling it all and buying some gold instead. Yeah, I think you mentioned that on our live stream I don't know, David. I would consider it. Those 40%ers take up a lot of space, a lot of weight. They usually don't have a whole lot of premium when selling them. I'm sure your LCS will probably maybe give you a spot, probably not. But with the gold to silver ratio being where it's at right now, that's why I cashed in a bunch of our 90% is because the gold to silver ratio was good, and I wanted some gold. So yeah, that's something to consider for sure. All right. Yep, and make a video, says Silver Stealer. That's right. All right, so Joey, I have to look. I'm not sure if we look over at the coinapps.com site. Uh, it's not really showing. It says the Canadian 5 cents from 1911 and 1919 are 92.5%. So sterling, and 1920 to 21, they're 80%. The assumption here is after 21, I would say maybe no silver in there because they're not listed anywhere. You can see it's got all the, then it goes into the dimes all the way through 68 or 50%. Canadian silver quarters all the way through 68, half dollars and dollars. So I don't know. I didn't know. I'd never heard that the Canadian nickels were 3 nines. Let's see. Let's go to the Canadian. Maybe here. Canadian nickel melt value calculator. 92 through 36. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. So it's showing 92 through 1936. Oh, I think it's 99. Oh, you're talking about nickel. 99% nickel. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were talking about silver. It's got the little silver bug in my head. All right, there you go. Got it. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, Joey. I thought you were talking about that they were silver. That 99.9 just caught me as being silver. But yeah, it shows 50, it does show that, it didn't say 55. Let me see. According to this website, it was 22, 1922 to 1942. Oh no, there's more. You're right. Here, let me put this back up here. This is just good information, right? So yeah, 99.9 nickel composition. Here's some. Looks like there's only certain ones though. And then through 81 and then 82. So you said 42 or 55 through 82. Yeah, it looks like there's, yeah, and then this is where it stops at, yeah. Looks like there's some variation in there, but yeah, that's good info there, Joe. All right. Hey, Silverholic, what's going on? Yeah, Silver High says copper pennies are pretty high in price. Yeah, I know. It's one thing I never collected was the copper pennies, but copper seems to be doing some interesting things out there. I'm probably not going to go out and start collecting it at this point, but yeah, I know some people got buckets of those copper pennies laying around, and not much you can do really with a penny right now, but all right, but still nice to have for sure. All right, I'm just trying to get caught up on, yeah, there you go, Joe, I got it now, pure nickel, thank you, sorry about that. My brain was just thinking silver. They were silver 5 cent pieces very long time ago in Canada. All right. Joey says nickel prices are going to go sky high pretty soon. What are the nickel? How much nickel is in a modern day U.S. coin? I'm wondering. Let me go back here. Oh no, I need to go to the nickel melt calculator. So right now, 5 cents. Doesn't really tell. Total number of grams in U.S. nickels. It doesn't really break it out by how much nickel. I'm sure I could, figure it out if I did a search for it, but alright, so yeah, I'm not sure how much nickel is in our modern day nickels, but it's not pure nickel, we know that, right? Joey says the older ones are worth more numismatically. Alright. Joey thinks those nickel prices are going to go up sky high. Yeah, that's one thing I don't have a lot of is nickel either. Greg Lee, how you doing tonight, bud? Thanks for joining us. All right, thanks, Silver Heiser. I appreciate you joining us tonight. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy that platinum, bud. Just going to my little box here and see if I'll find something else. Nickel to the moon. Here's my, ooh, man, I think it's heavy. My 5 ounce 2020 Libertad I got off of eBay with eBay bucks. Yeah, that's pretty nice, huh? Got my light above me giving that yellow cast on it. Ooh, that's a beaut for sure. Muzzy Loader says U.S. nickels have 75% nickel and 25% copper. Well, there you go. If nickel skyrockets and then you have copper in there as well, which is doing pretty well. So I know you can't melt down nickels right now, but yep, that's right, Silverholic. You're right. All the commodities are going to go up. I know that. Wait. Did I read that backwards? Or did you put it backwards? Muzzy says 75% copper and 25% nickel. Okay. Well, that's good. Good information for sure. Alright. See what else I have in here that's pretty cool. I found this with my constitutional silver purchases back when I was getting it for 9-10 times. 1930. Just seem to be in better shape than most of them that I see. I know the 3 stars under it. I don't know if that's type 1, type 2. I know that's some of them had the stars and some didn't, but it's a pretty nice SLQ, huh? I mean, it's not worth a bunch more, but it's a nice coin. I was kind of surprised. Somebody was saying earlier that they'd like to buy some prospectors. When I ordered my special prospector round, Prospector put out these 2020 gold coins that were made out of the first gold they pulled out of this new mine that they're mining. And they only made 500 of them. I think they're still available. They were pretty cool. And I ordered one, and when he sent it to me, he also sent me a Prospector Silver 2021 as well. Now this is, I think, only a gram maybe, or 1/10 of an ounce. Let me see, does it say over here? Oh, it's a 1/20 of an ounce, 0.05. But I was surprised he sent me this in with my gold coin. I was like, hey, well, that's a nice little touch. I'll take it because it matches. That's exactly what the Prospector gold looks like, right? The Prospector on the front panning for gold, and then the eagle on the back of it. I thought it was really cool. He sent me a matching 20th of an ounce silver round with it. You see there it says Colorado on the bottom, Prospector Gold and Gems. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That's a nice little touch. Of course, it's not worth a ton of money, but I like that it matches the gold round. So I thought that was a nice little touch. Alright. Silverholic says, got one of those 5-ounce Libertads. Looks really nice, doesn't it? In fact, it's larger and thinner than the other 5-ounce coins. Helps a lot. Yeah, they're beautiful. I've got a 2019 as well. So I got a 2019, 2020. I went back to look at some of the other ones. They're just a A little pricey to try to get them caught up. All right. So Joey thought that the nickels were true junk, but the composition that Muzzy Loader looked up is from Wikipedia. Yeah, I think they are, right? There was articles out a few months ago, Joey and Muzzy, about the U.S. Mint's going to change the composition of some of their coins. So, yeah, that's a real possibility coming up. I think they made some proposals to see if they could get them approved. All right, was this the coin we looked at earlier? Yep. And got some Noah's Ark fractionals there. What's this guy? Oh, look at what I came across. Another $10 pre-1933 gold coin. Look at that baby, man. Look at the cartwheel on that. Wow. What year did I say it was? 1897? Man, well over 100 years. That thing's still... Oh, man, is that beautiful or what? Look at the gold in that thing. It's in much better shape than that last one I had. Oh, it does have a big scratch behind her head, though. But yeah, look at that. I love that thing. The back cartwheel's better than the front, but look at that. Ooh! That is a beautiful coin. Silver Stealer is back. Joey says a nickel's valued at 55 cents. I don't think it'd be 55 cents. I think that's 0.055, so about 5.5 cents a nickel, I think is what it's supposed to be there, Joe. If they're valued at 55 cents, we'd be there'd be no nickels in circulation, I don't think. All right. That's a beautiful coin there for sure that I just pulled out. Let me see what else I have here. Alright. Ooh. What year is this one? Oh, I gotta get my loop for this. This is 86, first American Gold Eagle. Look at that. Probably says it. Oh no, that's right. It was 3 ones, not 1. So it's a 1988. Got 86 and 88 Gold Eagle. I think this was the one my first one I got through a trade with those walkers I was telling you about a while back. I actually had my Sigma machine. I met the guy at a coffee shop. Got out the old Sigma machine. I said, we are going to test this before I hand over my rolls of Eagles to you. And it's back when gold was a little cheaper, so I didn't have to give up quite as much on the silver as I would have had to today. Man, the density on this is amazing. Yeah, Muzzy, that's a good idea, keeping your stuff. I mean, I keep stuff for, prepping, silver, gold, but I think it's important that we keep, even some of our pocket change, some rolls stored away somewhere too, just in case, banks close down or something. You just want to have regular money too. So instead of, I used to take all my change and roll it up to a change machine and take it, check it and take it back into the bank and cash it in for dollars, go buy silver with it. But last few times I've been just rolling it up and stashing it away with my other stuff, just because you never know. You never know if you might just need some change, right? So, here's those of you looking for the prospector. Here's one of my prospector rounds. 2020. I do a 2021 as well. There you go. Look at that one more time. So let's look at the back. This is 24 karat. This is pure gold, folks. Nothing else in there but pure gold. 1/10 of a troy ounce. 999 plus, it says. Is that a beauty or what? Yeah, lead is getting hard to find. I would agree. We were looking for some the other day and couldn't find any. Went to the range, did some practicing, and kind of wanted to replace what we used, and sorry to say, not to be found right now. Let's see what else we have down here. Got a tube of Morgans here. I think there's probably some peace dollars in there too, yep. Peace, Morgans, peace, Morgans. These would have been some of them that I paid between $13 and $15 for last year from the guy who was buying my Constitutional Silver. The thing was, I knew that he was selling these at a great deal, but I had, he was selling all the Constitutional for such a good price. You know, when you're showing up and paying, you know, buying $60 face for $600, and he whips out, you know, a couple of rolls of Morgans and go, you need 3 for $45. I was like, dude, I just gave you $600 for all the quarters, dimes, and halves. I don't have enough to buy more, so I did end up once in a while buying a few here and a few there, but yeah, he was selling those for pretty cheap as well, and I went through them. They're all common dates. There's, you know, nothing special in there, but still, I mean, you know, respectable condition for sure. Not all slicks or anything. You can see feathers on there and stuff. Chest is a little wore out, but you know, respectable coins for sure. All right. Believe it or not, says Muzzleloader, at a coin show recently, one of the vendors was selling some lead. Of course, I picked up some, thought it was odd. At a coin show, well, they know there's value, and if they can make money off it, you know, they're going to do it. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, if I were to see some, I'd probably pick some up too. We have plenty, but you know, you can never have too much, just like silver and gold, right? Silverholic says, yesterday I bought all my junk silver to the dealer I purchased it from. He offered me 75% of spot for it. Obviously, I did not sell. Well, I'm kind of surprised about that, Silverholic. When I went to the coin show these last few times, one time the guy offered me 18.25 times, and spot was, I think, 19. So just a little below spot. And then the second time, he actually gave me over spot for it. So I'm surprised he'd lowball you that much. I mean, we know he wants to make some money, but come on. Seriously, he's going to turn around and make a ton of money off that stuff. Silver Steeler says, stack it all while it's available. Yep. David Lewis loves his Morgan, especially his Carson Cities. Yeah. I don't have any Carson City Morgans. Just never wanted to, you know, spend the money on them because, you know, they're pretty pricey, but I'd love to have one. I just, you know, don't know if I'd, you know, pay the money for them. And I know there's a few of them you can get for, you know, a reasonable amount of money and not having to pay hundreds of dollars for it. But still, yeah, I'd love to have one from that mint for sure. All right, I can go ahead and put these back. I just came across them, thought they were pretty cool. Got a little tube I keep them in that's filled over the top. But, see, it doesn't fit on there. But, oh well, it's good enough to keep them in place for now. I've got a few more tubes of those as well. I recently sold a bunch of my Morgans in piece, but, you know, kept quite a few of them too, so. Oh, I was looking for this one earlier. I have somebody I think I'm going to give this to. This is a Monarch Precious Metals. What's cool about this is it's a half ounce. I remember buying this at a coin show. I thought, it's pretty cool. Half ounce, butterfly on it. Little scratched up and stuff from being thrown in the bottom of my bucket, but yeah, is that pretty cool or what? That's just a unique piece there. I've got somebody I think that might make their day to receive this. So I was thinking about maybe gifting it, even though I like it a lot. This thing's really cool. Let's put one of these glorious Talking Bullion rounds back on the screen. These things are awesome. Alright, look at those babies. I got more than that. Those are just the 4 that were in my little bucket here. Alright, let's see what else we have here. I found this one, coin row hunting. Through my ones I bought off my guy that sold them to me for 9 or 10 times. This is a 38D. And D's going to be on the back here. And when I looked up the red book at the time, now the red book can be a little high, but said this was worth $55, and I paid 50 for it. I'm sorry, I paid 5 for it. Said it was worth 55, I paid 5, so a nice little, $50 profit potentially there. Might even be worth a little bit more now with stuff, but it's pretty cool. Alright. Get back to the comments. Silverholic said, wanted to trade too. I wasn't there to sell it, just wanted to trade it for gold. I still got a gold coin from him at 5% over spot, but man, 75% is insulting, I feel. Yeah, I would be insulted too, Silverholic. That's a low ball for sure. There's no reason why he needed to offer you that low for it. And the fact that you could get gold for 5% over, which is pretty good, but I might have moved on and not given him my business. I don't know. I would have been, I probably would have had a little bit of an attitude at that point with him. And, my money, I'll tell you, I go in these coin shops, and if they're rude with me or don't address me, are cocky. A lot of times, coin shops I go into, the guys are cocky and they have these attitudes. Like I went to one a few months ago, and the guy was just kind of nasty to me. I'm like, if you knew that, who I was, not, Talking Bullion, but just a stacker who buys a lot of silver and gold, would your attitude change maybe a little bit with me? Because right now I'm walking out of your store and I won't be back, and you got potentially quite a bit of lost sales. I just don't understand why you don't understand that you don't know who that customer is when you're talking to them, and I think you ought to value each one that comes in. All right. Silver Steeler says he's got 4 Carson Cities of the proof like. Yeah, Silver Steeler's got a nice collection. That's for sure. All right. Who's your stacker says, does anyone keep track of their constitutional by use of a spreadsheet? I'm an accountant's horse's nightmare. Sorry, my screen's a long ways away. When it comes to tracking my requirements. Yeah, I tend to track my stuff, so I know what I paid for it. Of course, I take it every time with me I go fishing, so I could lose it in a boating accident one day. But I like to know what I paid and keep track of my dollar cost averaging. That's for sure. All right. Silver Steeler says I tried to keep inventory one time. I couldn't keep up with all my purchases, so I just bought more. I'll tell you, it is hard. It is hard to, even if you take a snapshot and take a picture of where you're at one day, it's very hard to keep it updated and remember to put everything on there. Totally agree with that. All right. Who's your stacker says I do keep a spreadsheet. but I don't know if I should be doing this thing for my constitutional. I don't know if there's any benefit. Well, the benefit is knowing what you paid for it. I think that's the biggest benefit. If you don't know what you paid today and you sell it tomorrow, how do you know how you did? Now, is that important? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter if you made $5 or $10 in the whole scope of things. But it's always nice to know that you bought something here and turned it into there. I mean, that's a pretty cool thing. So, that's the biggest reason. And I was buying all that off that one guy too. I wanted to track my purchases with him as well and find out where we were at and what he was doing for me. So, Silver Steeler says, yeah, he needs to do an inventory. You have a rough idea? Yeah, us too. I was curious. Did an inventory a while back, just kind of curious where we were at, and I was, kind of surprised in some things and disappointed in other things. So, I would say if you can, once you get it caught up, do your inventory, then try really hard to keep it up to date because it's easier to put in, one entry and two entry as you get them along, and then trying to go back months later and figure out what didn't make it. So. Silverholic says, I am a regular at his shop. He wasn't cocky. He just said he had a ton of junk silver and didn't know if he could sell it. And he did not want to take the chance of silver drops and be stuck with it. Well, okay, that's a very good point, Silverholic. If he already had a lot of it and he's worried about, buying high and selling low, completely valid point. So can't blame the guy there. I think any one of us would, probably make that same decision too. So. Messing with my light here. Silver Steeler has a pretty good LCS. I mentioned earlier that I went to my local LCS that I'm trying to establish a relationship with today, and unfortunately, the guy I've been dealing with wasn't at the counter. He was in the back room doing stuff, and then they had some other guy at the counter, and this guy was looking at me with the evil eye, and he thought I was going to steal something or what. He just kept, staring at me. Can I help you? Can I help you? I'm like, no, I'm just looking around, seeing what you have, seeing if I can find something unique or something cool. And then he tries to sell me on some, foreign currency, which was, pretty cool looking, but I'm not, spending my money on foreign currency. I'm talking about bills, so, But I'm really trying hard to get a relationship going with this guy, and I'm hoping that that'll work out to a win-win for both of us. He'll get some of my money, and I'll get some good deals. But it didn't work out. I went up there to see him and talk with him and chat with him about a few things, and he wasn't really available, which was, kind of disappointing. But you just keep it moving, keep doing what you got to do, and hopefully. It'd be nice if I can, establish something with this guy. I hope to, but I don't have any really good LCSs around my house. I have to drive out a little ways and, towards the Detroit area. There's really not much at all for me in that area. So heading a little bit north to see what I can find up there. So, anyway. Alright. Silverholic says I have a good relationship with all my dealers, and that one has great prices on gold. Yeah, I think 5% right now is pretty good. The one that I looked at today, I looked at a $10 pre-1933. What did I figure that was? Hang on one second, I'm going to do a little math here. Yeah, that had like a 21% premium on it. So yeah, there's just no way I can do as much as I wanted, as much as I could have probably traded some stuff for it. I just can't do it. It was like $178 over spot. So I couldn't, as much, like I said, I really wanted it, but not that bad. I'm not gonna overpay, especially when, wasn't that long ago, I was getting, you can watch any of my videos from a year or so ago and see that I was getting, pre-1933 for under spot. Under spot. So, to pay $178 over spot, to me, is just a little bit out of control. And ain't going to do it. Ain't going to pay that much money for it, that's for sure. Now, I've been buying some other things, but gosh, that was for a half ounce. I'd buy a half ounce AGE for half of that premium if I was going to spend that kind of money. So, Who's Your Stacker says, we have, for example, I give away a bunch of Constitutional last Sunday during my golf, but I don't know if it's worth the hassle to track it. If you're asking me, I'd say personally I would, but if you don't want to micromanage by the coin, I understand. I mean, I actually don't go back to my spreadsheet and put when I give away my Constitutional for my gauze, but I do an agenda every week, as Silver Steeler will testify, and I can go back to my my agendas and then use them to update my spreadsheet, like for tax time and stuff like that. So even though I don't update it real time, I do, have the ability to know what's going on with it. So, but yeah, I can understand if you're giving away a dime here or a quarter there or something and not wanting to go back and make it. But what I would do is I would just create a tab and just put each entry on that tab and, your worksheet tab, and then do a summary type tab where you pull the values from each of your worksheets. So one has your total Constitutional that you have, the other has total Constitutional that you gave away. And then on your summary sheet, you just, take away the minus from the plus, and then you'll, real time always have what you got going on. So hey Will, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Will Land says keeps everything he owns on a spreadsheet. So does Silverholic. All right. Well, folks, it looks like our viewer count's getting down. I've been rambling on for quite a while. I just wanted to jump on tonight and hang out with you guys, do an impromptu live stream, make sure everything was working right, and talk a little bit about, silver bars and gold coins, and just check in with everybody, see how you're doing. I think we've had some great discussion, and I appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight, and hope everybody's having a good weekend. And I guess that's about it for the night. I'm trying to get a video done tonight so I can post my usual Sunday morning video, which is going to be a 1/4 ounce maple leaf I just recently picked up from SD Bullion, and putting it in a capsule and stuff. So pretty cool. If you want to check that out in the morning, that would be appreciated. And it's a beautiful, the cartwheel on that coin and everything is just spectacular and fantastic. So check that out. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy your evening. And I appreciate every one of you. And hopefully we'll see you Monday night at 9 o'clock. Thanks again. And always remember, let's keep talking bullion. Sorry, Barbara. Thanks for jumping in. Bye-bye.